Kasiebo ya magana funyina jo emamakwaba Dunuba TV XYZ and the power 97.9 FM so Hassan ya radio XYZ 93.1 anajufanu sebem Kasiebo ena yede erebremu efiye main studio sa yewo number 37 Abebrese Street Osu Accra Kasiebo ye bekwa kofa voter power so 94.1 Global FM nsu wo ho sharp e watakra den suma FM wonkankwata bom waja sekadinya me wasampa nananum ewa hafogo so Western Radio waziama elembele KFM ewa kwaza Ingwidi FM wabo Levinsi Radio mi TV wadunkwa wanofin Atom Local FM wasasitwe High Radio so ewa bechem Sarana Radio SM online.com any apo 68 FM of Virginia USA tuning yawo power 97.9 Desi Radio ewa Edley Adamfopa Radio wa Power G Life Radio wa UK OPD Radio so ewa UK my XYZ online.com multi TV Digibox so radio channel XYZ so Kasiebo and I'm on Facebook ya Power 979 FTV XYZ Ghana. Uko YouTuber ya streaming live ewo honomo eye XYZ broadcasting. Me pa cho Lao Silence Television of America but memo so Kasiebo won afa ne feba eye omega na memo abioma Wimplans and Pawidi FM so wo pusiga. Sanso na Rich FM ewo asimfusu na uko Shaman Potema eye Nyansapo FM so Kasiebo enam ho. Oti Mantem yawo Oti Radio 101.5 Sunan Potem so yawo Bono FM 107.5 FM so hono mina Kasiebo nam ho Sunset FM so Kasiebo won afa na ne bedi mu akotimbi eni ebi anese nei ekobi ade atodwa esremra shebedwafie kasamafo so onhwe nsem bi afi nipa bi anopie mu ewo hono wo modene se omuye hwehwemu na makomato yemu nso emra sansam kronomo no chami hini wa Ghana mashebegwem edi chopa akwa ma omampani a wanya ni babekro enefe ni babia eye Dr. Zenato Ajima Rollins Saso ana Owura Collins Dauda ade atodwa se nei se wohwe abimeman atwem ha amanfo abeko haja akwantuo no Ghana boa no ewo fomba papa enye asemkuma sansem kronomo no eno mampani John Dramani Mahamadin sem atogwa eruchem se won a bepimne wonya won passport ye no hard village fufura won abua no eyade se wobenya bi nembom wonfa eye aketwane ntumu biara enka ho fama won Sanso ana ye nyinanim National Service Authority Jumadi no ensema piapiom nipa yetutu se se nam ne nsaso anase obetimi akire na hwemu akoso ye no eneyi eye Mami Gifty Oware mensa waba Ghana edian enesa lawyer for eka ewo ne nsem ho Felix Kwachi ofosu eya okasamafo edima bang edi nsema tugwachem se NPP samanyuku wonni moral right bi ebetrim kwanga bang befa so na wahwe se omangana fo yebetuato na bang bia yemputunyuma sanso ana panyia oda asset ano eso ade atodwa se Ghana yade ani eto aman foforo so mbo aso no enya de no kwa betimi aboa na yakoye ni mpunto kwanso na osuafo no hwe atentini ni husem so sanye aban lawyer penin edi samatu gwachem se professor ameya kumfe na no na bifu kira wo kire no ono no hye se won kire no woni samudo bi ana yaboaboa no asemufo ahwemu asone so krojen ade ama yeso apasemakafo yabekan ade amamna Kasiebo no nyimaku awudo bi ana asuemu a yade nsem nyina eba betumanem yade aseda emma mensa kadwumade me paacho nyankopon aya adoma se aya 6 March Ghana afo fida no me paacho kan se wosu betwabie na atimi aboa saso na Ruta natural product boy chidom ne ade Kasiebo yi abremo saso na Sabah Sheba Center Spanish garlic mixture and capsules so akami Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center esiemu de dende yemfase dani bie ma 3p garlic mixture saso na Little George Health Shop tema community 5 na obutu a odi ndwuma saso na se eye Medimosis Korea se nyankopon eye adoma se Independence Day ya woda che se eye edi anim no momodian so beko na free screening so won setimi akabama ya bi edi ama obibia efi haksa mixture and capsules so ebu echidom yemfase dani bi ema power specialist herbal hospital saso na Ostakre Estate eka hu bi na fe edu herbal clinic so esiemu de dendia yade Kasiebo yi ebrem Solar Natural Clinic so eka hu bi yade Kasiebo yi ebrem yenga yeriba beso dendia akra ko fida ko mene
Akuya Krantema.
Yama Yanamwe to Ntempaso Nienko Promo, Accra International Conference Center, Honum Nene Day, economic dialogue, no what mean Nara Eribanebi, na Omampanin, Abedi Chile, Her Excellency, or Binfu Nana Jinopoko Ajimajina Honuma, or Casa Honmian Konyanko Fanis Mibi.
Sustainable growth, and of course also to align our policies with fiscal discipline and sound economic management. We recognize that growth must be broad-based, it must be deep. It should cut both vertically and horizontally. We must move away from over-reliance on a few sectors in order to enhance our competitiveness at all levels. The importance of improving productivity, embracing technology, and prioritizing human well-being through inclusive economic growth cannot be lost on any one of us. Infrastructure development as a stimulant to economic growth is pivotal. Modernizing our transport, energy, and communication systems remain important to make sure that infrastructure investments also align with long-term development growth goals. The benefits of such actions are improved connectivity, reduced costs, and unlocking new opportunities for businesses and communities across the country. In all of this, we must ensure that the structural and policy reforms support a more resilient and competitive economy, especially in key areas or key sectors such as agriculture, education, healthcare, social welfare, and others. Our commitment is to continuously review and adapt our policies to meet the needs of a changing global economy. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a private sector-led growth model is important. We need an enabling environment that allows businesses to thrive through improved access to finance, better infrastructure, or creating a more competitive business environment. We must strengthen the private sector as the engine of growth. This must go beyond just being mentioned too often. We need to act on that and ensure that it is capable of creating even more jobs and driving innovations. We must anchor these interventions on good governance and fighting corruption. Effective governance is essential for improving public sector efficiency, enhancing transparency, and strengthening institutions to eliminate corruption. The reset agenda is both ambitious and necessary. It requires a concerted effort from all of us, that is government, private sector, civil society, every Ghanaian citizen. And I want to assure you that the government of Ghana is fully committed to translating these resolutions into concrete action. I have noted all the homework you have given us. Our promise is to collaborate with all sectors and all sections of Ghana to ensure that we deliver a homework worthy of an A. We will work with stakeholders so that the action points are implemented effectively. This means ensuring that we take sustained action in the areas of fiscal reforms, private sector support, infrastructure development, and good governance. Furthermore, we need to track progress, remain transparent in our efforts, and definitely, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, accountability will be a central pillar in the implementation process. In the months and years to come, we promise to stay engaged with you, to monitor our progress, ensure that we are delivering on the strategies proposed during this dialogue. We are confident that with sustained collaboration, determination, and collective action, we will build a more resilient, inclusive, and prosperous Ghana. Again, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if on this important journey we reduce reliance on unhelpful direction, move towards a truly economically independent country, capable at the minimum of feeding itself, when we make judicious uses of our human and natural resources, reduce poverty as an objective, and aim at its elimination, when we ensure that decisions and actions reflect the voices of our different demographics in this forward march, we should be on a good path in making a lasting contribution to building the Ghana we all want together. I want to thank all of you for your attention, and I also want to thank especially the speakers, the rapporteurs, all of you for making the two-day dialogue effective. It is a dialogue, so it hasn't ended. We will continue. Thank you very much.
Eyo mampanyin abedi echiri Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman ena economic dialogue adwin chere enefe say ebehwe na Ghana yensika sembetumi agina ne nanto se ne wo hye ho bo bra won ewo position no ho adwumadi ne no a wo fiase na omampanyin na nkasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekobua no na ne de na abedi echiri obinfu Jane na Opoku Ajiman so akọ no akọpon na ni nsem a oditwa to no o se eye adwinkyere de biara da adwinkyere a ye nyina ye bekasa kasa ye ho na no otumi abua ma Ghana yensika sem etino sa adwinkyere no nyese bia ne wode nanu adwumadi aba na wie na se wonye wie ni sa dabi o se de biara da no obekoso na woni various stakeholders, various section of the Ghanaian society obi biara wa adwinkyere wo mu no ni nyina mu no wode won banya kitahude sine be ya Ghana ye nyina yesi ye bebo Ghana esi ho Ghana ebe ya nkasa ye bepe ye ni beje ho no ye be ye ni sa no o se ye nyina ye tumi aka ba kire mu na ye nga ye ni sa ye tumi abua ye ma ye sikasem akona nim eyi ye ntem a Obinfu Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman a oye Ghana ye mampanin abedi chiri edi atugwa ewo ninsema etwato ewo 2 days economic dialogue eba so ewo Accra International Conference Center a odi atugwa no emu yebo ye homoden se yensabeka ye ngama ne bodi eye Kofi Abrante esense ono enokosi yanganan ewo nanu adwumedi ase Kofi ni mu akwaba insema Obinfu Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman Ghana ye mampanin eka ye chiri empanifu afufu wo de adwenkyere bai no insembeng porting ena wokan
aka meda say enemy ayade ayeni se eye dimedia enne ya ma yefo active no e sha say eye enra ayade a Ghana man pay Excellency John Dramani Mahama etuni ebepie mu ni na eka 120 days social contract on Ghana for ekoye mra okwa pro se ohye be on niama ebetutu akom be ya Ghana economy no ebetumi aba na chibie mu no na akobebia ewo no eno na ene da etwato ene so ene da etwato bi a edumedi ekoso eyade a enra ye breki eneko thematic sections a ni na no ye various sectors a won share ni eko eneba ene eyade a ye na forum na ehase no sectors a wo a ebepie mu no nsia Bako restoring microeconomic stability and one section of energy omudi private sector lead growth and here faster private sector making structural policy reforms are Ghana man penny for one credit policies near there woman so omuko etimi echo atenase echo mpanie niama omosha ilibu akoma ebetumi aboa ama policies ahoro ebetumi akoso sanso na growth with depth for an economic transformation and so almost section also infrastructure development efa gimedie say yes ya daniel tiny and so etimi also later to restoring good governance and eliminating corruption Ghana man paying Excellency John Dramani Mahama ashemu kina only ora ni adi na ba council obehwe na katafisha ne proye eni na ebetumi akono emu ni na no omo pay no for ahoro no betuja findings na wo do omo ya no ebi me say oba private sector na sika wo mo pay ebebo ama private sector ne betumi tumpon no ko bi akoye say wo mo bre ansa na wo munya ebi nso wo ya nsase omo ni bedi dwuma so omo pa eno nso omenya nsase no bewie no na ho law court akoniaba eni kita ho eno nso wo mo kasa fa ho afei nso say productivity ebetumi akoso ewo mani mu no eno nso grow for economic transformation fund so kasa fa ho a omo chiru say so be piemu a Ghana kamia akoye say amamfo ni bibiri no pese omo chi akwan amono ne ekoye adwuma na mmom Ghana adwuma ekoso no bibiri na ejai edeto ebi nso ene say eba no Ghana ECG kabebra ya obro ene to no ni na akofa ne say saban fofo bi aba wo mu kita omo policies ahoro omo ni djuma no eno ema government sectors ana companies omo djuma no etini collapse wo mu chia ni enti e wo sesisi no ECG no aban ni mo ne wo na car eda wo no onti na omo nhwe eniama omo begu akura mu se ne be ma ECG ebe stable eno na energy minister John Sinapo any two judges say policies ahoro omo na tujani na no ya bia wo atia wo mehwe no bi ma se na dey ekwakoba ne se dan fa ban be ba na ban be kono maka enya de eyiwo emfa mayen if one so roto Ghana man pen excellent John Dramani mama kasa fa won so mehwe no introduce na eno so ne abada pie mu wo mu chemu se staff to no ana se dwedie no etini ba sa sika wo mbenya edieti wo no eno ebetini aboa ma ye kwa ahodo ewo man Ghana mu no yebetumi esiesi ni na mane so etumi empon nti wo mo sre Ghana man pen se obetumi ni aba na mo mba na oni roto eba no mane nkomen ko ye se kane kwanya ye fasa ye ne digi roto no da kwan na ne be fasa obetumi introduce digital ways ebinom eche se okwa ma wodo so a no obi pese otua roto a obetumi etia no ase ba akọ edeto obetumi tia na bosome miensa ene ade after only pa konso ono nso otia ne da no ya dia ewo we a obetumi etia na electronica ede ma kuntabu ede fa roto no ebetumi abasere be ya kata hwehwe ne proya kamera kwa boye se ba tan nyoma na yentumi nya no ebetumi aba afei kata ni bi so etumi toja etiemu se ya dia wo mo entisu se si finance private sector no and afei small businesses na wo metumi boost ama economy no ebetumi grow afei ya dia Bank of Ghana governor yempani esiama enso enu tuje chiemu se ya dia o sheda na for boss se won be hwe na da no obetumi ene Ghana for edi nkomo ye kwakoba ne se exchange rate ene ade no etumi ekosoro ena afei etumi to form no obetumi ene so ekos kasa ebe batere be ya Ghana for ebetumi hu yenti a edu ebrebu ma e wo se ye sika teme no pressure be da so se ekoba ne se e wo se wo mutumi ema enema ni bi ekosoro so na be ya ye Ghana CB no betumi egina ne bombre so eno ne kasa ni bi a ekoye na awuru bebra etumi so eka ho a emeji medie ne etumi akoso
medium to institutionalize the reform agenda. The model, he said, could be to create a National Economic Council to be chaired by a senior government official, ideally the president or the vice president, and composed of the private sector, civil society, business associations, and development partners, to ensure that concrete follow-up actions are taken to deliver the proposals put forward by the National Economic Dialogue. This indeed is reassuring and a complete departure from the past. My observation yesterday and today are that the discussions at the breakout sessions have been frank, dispassionate, and extremely useful, bringing clear understanding to the key challenges facing Ghana, and as we will hear later from the groups, very clear and concrete proposals have been made to feed into the government's reform agenda and the budget.
Eyi Kofi Abrante na mane ebo a odi Accra International Conference Center wo lenu economic dialogue ho adwumadi aba so no ho mane ebo ni bi na ye de abramo no.
ya twaso na yako ensem foforo eso na nei ekobia ye from eye Volta Diaspora Caucus etu anamon bi ekirema na esa nanu ntemu ensem bi ekopie mu ewo mrahye bedwefia na efa eye ejese mrahye bedwani a woklote kole abatom peswa no eso zinato ese nipa bi ekirema na sabio on sakran fata so bekasa ewo mrahye bedwefia san se sebe ni papa aye nyuma bi eti omangana nipa bi su se eye ewudisem na no ana sanse meko no se dabi said ye kwa so mo hwa sanke bia nipa no beba bontimpo na watimi apacho na so nyina no enya dia watimi ayene sanse me no akra kofida ko adi echi ho ama ne bo moma yentie bi
Diaspora Caucus won ewo enkranha erichim se enna no nsem bi a eprofi Ghana mrahye begwem ebai na wosusu se dom kuma won mu baako ena koka asem no na etia mrahye begweni di madeshi a won ewo kole klote abatom pesua so ye obabia edima omampanyin a ono nenam nisunti omangana yem 4th Republic yi yeri edimu del Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlinson ochemse nsema wosusu se minority member baako kan no won ani enyehunti chamehene hweso beka bi ede ama won kui won national president eye zikpito a ono owo anwo anipadodo efani se Obradan Abodakui.
Let me restate. Jerry Rawlings waged a revolution. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't murder anybody. Yes, revolutions can have collateral damages, but Rawlings did not directly or indirectly kill anybody. So for a so-called honorable member and cowardly to speak off the mic to insult the daughter of our founder, who is not only the founder of the party and the founder of the Republic, he is a chief of Ango, the speaker, and all of you who do the needful. Whoever made that statement must own up or must be found. This is just the first step. If after this we don't find him, we will find our own way of making that person out.
Enwachi President di Makuyi ewonkramantema Lydia Angel Nutako anipadodo efenu se Angel double ekenkan petition wobra clerk of parliament ebejinemu emachi amehene noje.
A deeply the great remark at the Dr. Zanato Ajima Rawlings, referring to her as the daughter of a murderer and ordering her to sit down. Another unknown MP believed to be on the minority side followed up, claiming there was evidence that her father killed. Mr. Speaker, following this unfortunate incident, the Greater Accra NDC Volta Diaspora Caucus has monitored the space and can confirm that several well-meaning Ghanaians have had cause to petition your good office.
Enomo ena clerk ewo parliament Ebenezer Ahuma Dietro eje one petition no ede reshemu ma womsi.
Let me assure you that the petition would get to the right source. I'll personally walk over to the office of the speaker. I know he's caught up in some engagements. He's not even in the chamber now. So I'll walk to his office immediately and engage him on this petition. I recognize the seriousness attached to the petition because of the sentiments that this petition evokes.
Accra Kofidako, XYZ Kasiebo, Accra.
Na se enadia course ni bi ni ade se de omdo to speak anim no ebi ena yati.
Isamkoya mu na chamehene wo Ghana mashebegwem eye owa suma na Kingsford Bagben ahye se sabredi opacha wie papa na Dr. Zenato Ajima Rawlings na esi ye wo eye na no mashebegwem no onfa nchene fe Yebra Rawlings na busafo nyina so mfa nsem no nchene ne mom mashebegwem yo ka asasem no so mawo eye na otwe ba kontem pepepe wankasa brabonten na be kire be da ho di fa kire won sene be anamotu e wo se wotu fa ho no omu ebetumi etu e de afa ho na nimi na mu no o se opacha wie papa na mu hwehwe mu no so won afiase a wore ye parliament.
Because of the parliamentary proceedings on 4th February this year, an honorable member of this house was subjected to an unwarranted, unjustified, and deeply offensive, reckless remark, or being referred to as, for want of a better way to convey the remark, quote, the daughter of a murderer. I apologize for having to even repeat it. The unsavory remark was uttered off microphone from a seat of the minority side of the House in reference to the honorable member. I extend my deepest apologies to Honorable Dr. Zaneto Ajiman-Rawlings, Member of Parliament for Klote Kole, Her Excellency Nana Kunedo Ajiman-Rawlings, the former First Lady of Ghana and widow of our late illustrious President, the family, the chiefs, and all the good people of Anglo Duko and Anglo land. No one serving their country should have to endure such indignity. Consequently, a formal investigation has been initiated to determine the identity of the member who made the comment. Subsequent to which, in line with standing orders 218 and 219, the Committee of Privileges and Immunities and Ethics and Standards shall be called upon to consider the referral and report to the House. The spirit of honor, accountability, and decorum, I advise the member responsible for the remark to within a week choose the path of honesty, mere culpa, and opt for a plea bargain. Taking this step would demonstrate good faith and respect for parliamentary dignity, rather than awaiting the outcome of the ongoing investigation, which will ultimately uncover the member who made the statement.
Eyi chairman hene Ghana Mashebegwem ora suma na Kingsford Bagbin enti na otwene so na se mo sa Mashebegwem ni mo ho na wanfa wan ko kire de wo msi ene ezangbeto ezang so ho obegun sa wangasa be hu tubo mode ezangbeto be yeduma grant ma yentu aso
ya to so na ye call ensamfu from na se nyinanim de akwakoso ewo eye National Service Secretariat ho na chese penyi na kane oye penyi abedi achiremchire Deputy Executive Director Edema Kono eye National Service Secretariat no anase scheme no eye gifty or worry mensa ni din ebomu bebre ni atiga na yesi goes na nkrofo yi pay 72 for nyina eye National Service I say nipa ba ko ni din timi appear say document mu makomako 266 na yasem kuma scan say man am ahye no enti na so ba na oba chirechire mu mami ya boni bia na nyame adom waba be pie mu ewo manga mu na obeduye no na ese amanfo kura nda kwansa nko beduye potape na ese bia na ifo na ese NI before akwakofa no na so amane sa ese mra ye adwuma Ghana is working again enti anyesa mese ne no owura afenyo market na di nsem bia tudwa se obekọ na ese oni mpanyifo akọ kasa ewo sansem de okan no moma yentie bi.
I'm aware that Gifty arrived this afternoon. I've been in touch with her. She's here in Ghana. She arrived this afternoon. Okay. Her lawyers are in touch with the National Investigation Bureau, and I'm sure that she's going to make herself available. And then whatever the state investigation authorities have, they would have to pursue within due process of law. I would not rush in drawing certain conclusions. Right. My view is that MPP is not against accountability. Me inclusive. We've been in public service. We are out of office. Obviously, if the new government needs former officials to explain certain matters in one way or the other, it's within their right to pursue such. And if it means investigating, there should be no problem. what is important is to follow that due process.
Right.
And once due process is being followed, why not? I mean, after all, once you get into public office, you must all be mindful. The person was not running out, she was on holiday, you know, this era.
Na we aye mrase bedwefie panyi oda edom kuma no anim no owura Alexander Afenyo Marken na yetene nka no.
Hey, for Facebook or Power 979 yentua Kasiebo no sonko ensam fufuro emu osofo no hwe Ghana manone hu sem so Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa eno di nsem atugwachem se aban aye hyehyai ede ama yenuanu muslimi fu se nebe ya hajj akwantu konkono obetumi akono ewo kwansu a enko base nemamu ebe ne ede ama won nyina enam se aban ebue bia ya omanfu betumi akọ na won passport hu sensan no obetumi akoye ho ne hu ko hia se obekọ passport office ansa na won etumi nya sa passport yi nsem o ode atugwa ne de yara wo bro no nsem twetwe nkomo no owa Blakwa echire mu se eyi ban hyehyai ene fe omampanin John Dramani Mahama ni tumu policy obeya se yenu no yi obekọ sa haja kwantu konkron se ne be ya nema de biara danka wo fam kocha no ni nyina no etobetwa.
How do we make sure that our brothers and sisters who are going to take part in the 2025 Hajj, how do they also benefit from those passport reforms that we are implementing for all Ghanaians? So after a brainstorming session, on Sunday we were here, we did a field visit to assess this place to see if it meets the standards for issuing passports. And we came to the conclusion that we can carry out a satellite passport application center here at the Hajj Village. Wow. And the beauty of what we are doing here as we make history is that we have set a target. When you apply for your passport here at the Hajj Village, within a maximum of 3 working days, 3 days, you will receive your passport.
Eyi eyosrafo a ohwe Ghana amanone hu insem so Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa.
Na sajumadi ekro na asenso dwamtireni ema basunku ayapom so monhwe na se eye hajun sensam omututu ni ye owura Collins Dauda so ade atudwa na wachem se neno anamo a owura Mahama etu se bia hajj fo no krometimi anya satellite place bi e woje se hajj village wa na omatimi dia yon passport ne ade nya nto pe passport a enye fe na be twetwa kwan te se ho na obetimi within 3 days na omaye kama ade amonto de abasobo ama owura John Dramani Mahama ene sa na monto O2 ade aboa enuanum krabofo nsama okan no mama yentie bi.
What you came to witness this morning is that over the years, prospective programs were required to go to the passport office to get their passports. And as you may be aware, some of them had to go through a lot of stress. Some of them got frustrated. Some are here, collapsed at passport offices just because they want to perform pilgrimage. And so this year, President Mama, in his wisdom, decided that he will set up a satellite office of the passport office at the Hajj village here in order that it will be easy for programs to acquire their passports. True to his word, he directed the Minister of Foreign Affairs to set up this satellite office, which we have just commissioned. And we can only be grateful to President Mama for being a blessing to the Muslim Ummah. He facilitates a lot of things for Muslims in this country, and we appreciate all he does for Muslims. From today, every Muslim who wants to perform pilgrimage and hasn't got a passport will not need to go to the passport office for the issuance of a passport. He will rather come to the Hajj village here, which is his home, like acquiring a passport in your home. Very convenient, very friendly from this Hajj village. And we are told.
na we ayora Collins Dauda na yɛte ne Ghana for yɛmpɛ we ade ambiom ne yɛpɛ Ghana is working again.
Mami Fasida Nkoma Solak Natural Clinic ose mimbisa titi uyo bia so uyo bia infertility and irritate wana se liver ho se mutena se kakra na ona ho no ne ade prostate ho se marima no se minka kye mo se mo hwehwe no no betimi abu am Dr. Solomon and other Solak Natural Clinic ano na natural kwan ewo enkranhan mo kokomlemu oben Harvard Senior High School no ose minka kye so betimi afre no 055 393 2631 na let's talk educational consult bia ya betumi di yema akọ no yema ye nga wo mfe no wanya busumi esia dere kọ no ye fa wo monko na omunko suade ba cho mo ye Saturday school so ewo wanga kache wo mo ye IT training na fei creativity nyina no wo mo kire bi ewo ho nipa cho won kira kwan ewo Teshin Wise State ne so wo ewo Mango Street ho wo Benlejo Kuku Municipal Assembly no obetimi afra 0249 069 821 na Edu Herbal ose minka kire so odi SMB test no bebre aba enti merima no ene fei emia nyina mo mpebi na monom ebebua mapo den na Edu Herbal nipa cho ne kira kwan ni headquarters na nkasa no nipa cho ewo Mankasim Befi Krombo ififi mantem mmom wabebu ni branch ni bi ewo Odoko official town won ewo Kwashi Ahinku Street ni so Fre Dog ewo 020 1044 221 na Ostek Real Estate fuse minka che say won sase amanso twibiara eni ho no sabe ubenye bi ato ewo dodowa ayikuma asebi doyimu afienya dowenya eni Facial Hills Ostek Real Estate fuse minka che say won sase no beto a kanea wo hodida insunsu ebi wo ho eni fe akwan ni nyina no won twa ni nyina kama enti betimi afra won ewo 0244 684 069 and 0240 933 748 and 0266 101 406. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Fuse minka che say fatty liver yaria enyokra efe hepatitis A B C D and in the total so nyina no won ewo hu eduro ewo ho enti hwehwe won akira kwan wai na omuntimi amua prostate nsem oberema u prostate ayekese enya depa efei emia no so bi o wa busumi ebiesa ebia na ni mensisi emeye enjoying so ebia o se nyinsa bia na e fibroid ko honom na mo entu wase emfa imam Power Specialist Herbal Hospital fuse minka cho se won ewo jirikejiri eye marima yenye du papa enen eyi sa du we ade se edem na ni je hu ye pa wanom ti aboa no ntu su kopebi oni Peter nyinara ntimi wo so momoden kopebi na no ntimi emwa ipa cho Power Specialist Herbal Hospital won ye kira kwan ewo kwabenya ACP Road Miso Power Hospital bus stop wano butukuma se won ewo feyase busontwe kwantiponi so ewo Eduya Junction hoa takrade won ewo Anaji Estate wo ben Hatama Rural Bank no ubetimi afra wo 0244 544 442 and 0200 383 831 and 055 797 878 na Haxa Misa and any capsules so a Food and Drugs Authority for one agisa no nyina atum etimi pacho obi wo odidia ubehwe na kasi abom ti sei eya dise say no nyina no bia no osa na retete eye osa du papa ntipebi na no obi wo so ye djuma kakra se na na nisu be ni ade mi pacho nya de papa be Haxa Misa ni be any capsules no enu na beboa na uyo bia unyo fisha du mienyi ya mi pacho urintumi enum bi enefe obi so ho a kakra bi osemi asemi moja ko fam ni ade eye yare mo modern pen baby nanom na timi mu aw ko Okanshi Drug Lane ko Repash Ventures na ko Tobi any Hallows ebi ho Medina Fumuko eye Cards Pharmacy Little George Ewotema Community 5 obanya Haxa Misa ni bi any capsules ni bi ato ewo ho na kaso afumuko eye Ducat Pharmacy upedudu wetua no afre 0240 238 310 and 0203 822 855. We omangaji dishi yabedina sa insemeso na yana kwaje yana bafum krato yabeba insempi wachia yadibesumu ewo Kasiebo imu.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na kame na to na twetwe me
Yada mu nyina asɛm twɛn na yakwaji aboafo nkrato eba ye to ansɛm no so na yembohwi enko eye Afram Place na panyimpa ohwe omesuansɛm so Metro Director of Education, District Director of Education ewa Afram Place Mame Victoria Achupe ade atudwa na wasrese ho behia pa sɛ mpanyimfo bɛboa mo sɛ benese nkwada atwa nsuo ene ade ansomotimi akɔ school no omenya life jacket TV na mo de abɔ mo ban sɛ benese bibi mponi a ebetimi ejo mu adiefi aturenche mu o de sansemi atudwa omra na msini eye Ebenezer Frimpong ekompatemo na okohwe dia ekoso ne okwan a mpanyimfo betimi aboansema Mame Victoria Achupe di tudwa no mama yentie bi.
Well, Afram Place North District is a country on its own, and sometimes when they post teachers, they don't like coming to the district. So if we can get bungalow for we have some already, but those bungalows, they are also not in good shape. They also need to be renovated, and if they can put up more bungalow for the teachers on the island, I am sure that teachers will be willing to be posted to those schools as well. We also need life jacket because most of our schools are on islands. So as they are, sometimes weekends they will go to their families, and we need life jacket for teachers so that they will put on, and then if there is any danger, at least the life jacket can help to save them.
Na we aye penyo hwo mesuansam so ewo aye Afram Praise North bo epoye mantena so mo no o mate mo krom twansuo na sensam na no ye de no achi no na mrahye bedwani a owo mpatem ho ono abo aye kwele wolase enso e de nsem bi atudwa kirem so mehwe no ma ye de ometim bia e de aboa sebe na atoranchima tesi betina se aye nsuo no anase so mo kanu no adane abutu na akofa atoranchima banyina no o mehwe ahwa no na atimi aboa mu.
What I saw, I know you also saw what I saw today, and you can see how the constituency education office, which is the district education office, is in a deplorable state. The question you would be asking me, if the education service office is even this way, then what will happen to the schools in the constituency or the district? It's so deplorable in the extent that something must be done urgently. And in my capacity as the MP, I am going to champion a lot of projects back to Afram Place through the education minister. He's my senior man, and I think I would speak to him like a junior brother and seek his help to revive Afram Place education, both resource and personnel, into a condition that will speak well of the country as a whole.
Na we ayam rashe bedwani on patemo honorable eye walasi na moteni nkanom.
Ahafo mantam suafo eye owura yere charity Ghana and ode ade tsrede akwa man sorry na ife jedi suma ewo nim potemo se won kan ba che mu se ne be mputudwuma ebetumi aba ewo ho no odi nsemi tu gwa wobra no wom ekobom ye woko da onyankopon ase.
Amiye women's organizer no for NDC. Mo gathering bia mo ye no telephone ni wa mo dia dance e bedru bia me ba e be support na ntima be minister mi nyaye meto aso na nkita ho bia wo se minimu di no yakoso edi eno kire mo modern mo amabo e wo ye development mu e wo Ghana ene ahafo afetu so ye ntimi nsanka se ntwamu nya sanse ye se nyansa ahyase ene nyamsuro me ko methodist de de me no ansa na me benyini ha Jawariye the party from Methodist. It is a nyansa shasi any nyamiso dia nyamiso so any fan ye geno. Sorry she any yekremofo ho ye bekwa koje sa nyansa ashasi no. Eno ma mi didie se bibia ni won ma metia betna region ase ne ye e wa bra mi.
Enuachi na Reverend Ebenezer Kwame Frimpong a oyes of Panina Order Abundant Life Baptist Church ano echem se wo so eno suafo beka ba kire mu se ne be ya afo so ebetumi atumpong
Abraham Antami so for eboni din se ye mamen ye charity emra meda mantami ano no na o ma enya ne ntimpo ansa na ne dey edu se osiesie no na bebedu a wafrɛ asɔfo na sɛ sumo akandifo na ɔne ababa bedin komo na ya betunufo ama na afutuo a bɛboa no ɛwɔ na dwumadi mu nti ampa asɛmbrɛ dudu no na ɔma yɛnya ne te a yɛde ba ene dai na ɛyɛ ne gidie ɛde ma yɛsan sɛ ama yakwanya ama yɛtumi ɛne no ɛdi nkɔmɔ na nsɛmisa bi ɛsɛsɛ yɛbusa no ne adwenkyɛ bi ɛsɛsɛ yɛde ma no no yɛde ama no na ɔno so ama yɛhunu sɛ akwanya da hɔ ɛde ma yɛ sɛ ɛberɛ bi biara yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbusa bibia na wɔ adwenkyɛ bi sɛ yɛde ma no ɛwɔ ne dwumadie mu no akwanya da hɔ ɛde ma nti wei ɛyɛ ne gidie kɛseɛ ɛde ma ama yɛhunu sɛ amanyɔsɛm ɛkɔ aboro sɛdeɛ yɛhunu dada no so sɛ sɛsɛ ne yɛhunu sɛ ne nkasa mu ma yɛte aseɛ sɛ yɛka mpuntu bebree wɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu a ne fare bae no ɛyɛ nsɔnsɔre fekuo no ɛne nam wɔn so ɛde baeɛ nti sɛ ɔka sɛ oyi kristo som asi nkyɛn anaasɛ oyi asum akandifoɔ no asi nkyɛn a ɛnyɛ adeɛ bɛboa.
Reverend Ebenezer Kwame Frimpong head pastor order Abundant Life Baptist Church ano ewa hafu mpote miemfasida enkoma Medi Moses oseminka che merima no semo amu prostate hu sensem enko ye no mumba no betimi abuamefe hypertension sciatica typhoid malaria nyina no de se oye ho ade ye pa Medi Moses lecturer kwan ewo Adenta barrier on the police station no de nimhwe ho na ye ni headquarters ni branch ni bi nso ewo Accra Hanom Ghana Highway Authority one yard no mu ewo ministries efe bi nso ewo Aje Kujo on the school for the death no ena edi nimhwe Kumase won ewo ahenema kokobe ubetimi afre no 0244 068 447 na nyankopon eyadoma Medi Moses Kro ose mega church ni branches ni bia ewo Dental Barrier Accra Ministries ene fe Aje Kujo ene Kumase nyina no obeye free screen nyankopon yadoma yawda ewo yanenimi enti ubetimi afre no 0244 068 447 na Little George semi kancho say no ayen abubo so yin na ra no ba na kachi ewo tema community 5 osha PV obi run about no any presby asafo no wonfinfi ho no ma o semi kancho so benye ni nyina bi ato wo ko amisha ko plus bi wo dominion powder vitamins ahoro any fei or healthy juices bi ti say carrot, turmeric, ginger, blueberry, nina ebi ewo honom. Pipacho obetimi afre wo for Little George. Ewo 0243 140 213. 3P garlic mission so mega chose kesimuro so nya de papa. Tie miso yo barima de was so look sexy. Oh, kanu na kamari no bia minimum we edwuma mu no won afu se na etenen. Nso na Peter na afu aba fam. So Peter enya then when you 6 pack lovely. Ejabua Peter ye papa ni mina ye 3.0 no by masu di na no wafu doctrine say enya dipa Peter granting awen ye papa eti usu kopebi 3P garlic mission obenya bi ato e kan shi kofisa me ne against work tema community 5 Little George Akachi Medina eni St John's for Munko Health and Shop ashamo funko tobi wo Equus Pharmacy eni fika so afonso Munko eye tribe of Judah. But obe timi afre Dr. Prince Mototi order ya sabia ano ewo 0248 928 824 and 0201 000 021 Spanish garlic mixture ibacho eye dro papa wo we eye garlic papa no wode aye Kasiebo so na nya de paife arthritis obi wa kakra bi o se na pulse no bi nso wa se bi na ne yefun no enframaboni bi abehye ho enti kakra beti enya de papa enti mfacho kope bi na no ntimi mu a ne fei emia no so mu bu musa wo se mo jana ba be se 5-7 days bo ho na ba 2 and 3 days nya de papa Spanish garlic mixture and any capsules ni bi na no ntimi mu a ubeni bi ato hallo seba wo kan shi tinatet repair bi wo ho widama bi wo ho wa shama Equus Pharmacy ubeni bi ato House of Drugs bi gu ho Jukat Pharmacy wo kaswa dependable herbal home so ewo Medina na kufuri afo munko Benob and if Gapson Pharmacy ubodo do to on friend 0266 114 111 0266 114 111 Sabashaba Center ewo eya La Paz honomu anobutu oni Abrantia Sport no de nimhwe Dr. Saba Papebi osiminka nche musemo mo sexual weakness enefe ana infertility awo ye den ebia wakofa mpene bi ana so kunu bi wakotiti yan arewa bi sexual infections nyina no obetu ase ede amawo na Sabashko bites no eye kokwedo karifi deka 1 ekumbe eya nkasa pebi nanom ko tema community 1 Babalin Alaji Mora Kachubuni Biato, Accra Fumuko Kanshin, Kings Walk here by Biho, Adenta Pharmacy is Biho, Ewa Denta, Ashama Fu Equus Pharmacy, and a Medina, Munko Baywatch, Ewa Old Road Niso, Mipacho, Inchirimufu Biano here, Ufred Dr. Saban and Kasabefa, 050 006 4000 and 050 006 4001. Ruta natural product so or the Ruta Misha Aba a malaria drew papa na Ruta Titanic no and also ye typhoid drew and if Ruta life no and also yari boni biara unipedriano a baby no if you're na boosting immune system no people chop the do to her no friend penny forward 0244 503 443 na nyankopon yadoma yawoda e wo yenenimi XYZ Broadcasting Limited misa kayede abano abomu bebre so ho mwaje atum eti yese ye bemma mu eye freedom edition mukai Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na kan o say Ghana my beloved country is free forever eti yenso ene pese mamu sa freedom edition no me pacho fa hu dem wate ni obeya na ifafo no na dali star 274 star 10 hash star 274 star 10 hash utabako bia eye 10 Ghana cedis pe na ubetimi di to the tune of eye 20,000 Ghana cedis quantity sikani mu no 200 million umpeyi na opeden edi che kwa fun ujem esakse beye de ebeye gengege se na ya eye minia etaka ni nsem ntutu fa ujem ati yawde yara ene edi sa drawi ebebrew ntutu fa ujem once again your bayaning for phone na dale star 274 star 10 hash nentu 10 Ghana cedis pe minia eyi ya lucky chance every bro grantima
na ajase gina no so ebreninti na yade Kasiebo ni nyina so ade asi mu amohwe mu amutie nyina so no yada mu nyina si atwetwe ne benche yade obi asi na gina so na yade nsem nyina so asi yebeso mo eyeme akuya Grantima and Afe
Accra Kofi Dako Owa Samuel Yankson with our CP.
Yadin that sense so ma aye team in a newsroom team a boy and Afe say a camera Kofi the boy ejine my MP and adina Mr. Peter Granting and the Munyan so I say.
And some day na pamatari share me. Some day fashion. Ewo Omanjo. Ewo Granga. Eda Munyan